Hey, good morning. And on April 6th, look at this scene from my campsite. Sunrise is over the hill, so didn't quite hit my tent yet, but that's okay. Look at that. Oh, what a spot. And looking over there to where the trail's at. And just behind those white rocks right there is where my tent is, that big bush and the white rocks. Just enough to give a little bit of wind protection. And yeah, you can kind of see my tent there. Anyway, another beautiful morning, and let's see if my hiker hobble turns into a pace that can get me into where I'm going next. I think Scissors Crossing. So let's see. It looks like I might have to actually put a new battery in this thing. This has been an amazing little camera, the DJI Action 5 Pro. I'm not a pro, but anyway, it's nice to have that moniker. Talk with you later down the trail.
Hey, just a pretty section of the trail this morning. I thought it was worth the camera. Check out, you can see the trail right there, and all the cactus and different plants of the desert. It's kind of cool. At least I think so. Gives me an excuse for a break too. Anyway, there we go. Let's keep. There are lots of different campsites along the desert part of the PCT. This one's kind of a typical in the rocks one. You can see it right over underneath that big rock. So if you don't mind sleeping under a huge rock, worrying about an earthquake all night long, or a flash flood, this is a pretty cool spot. Anyway, and let's see, turn around. There's the look that from the area out into the valley. But let's keep going. Hey, I found a windy spot. You can tell I might have to fall into the back. Anyway, oh my gosh. I got to the top of an area, and I don't know if you can see it, but the trail goes down a little bit. Not too bad of a grade. Keeps going down, and I think eventually it crosses over there. I'm not sure exactly where. I'll have to figure that out later, but eventually we get to a place called Scissors Crossing, and I think that's clear right out there. Let's see, right about somewhere in there, where the freeway and another highway cross. I know there's a cache there, and there's a place where trail rangers will take you into Julian, if you so desire, which I probably do desire, because I'm needing to charge up my devices, as well as I don't think laundry would be a bad idea either. Maybe, just maybe, even a shower. Anyway, I've enjoyed this wind. It feels good because it's hot today. But pretty soon I'll take a short break, maybe have a Cliff Bar or something, and then head on down that trail. So we'll catch you up next time I have a chance to, okay? Well, the trail goes through this section with a lot of boulders, and man, it'd be interesting to know the geologic history right here, but it's pretty cool. But to see all these rounded boulders means that they've been, I don't know, somehow they've been smoothed out, broken up, all of that. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Back on the trail. Well, and here I am down among them. They're big. And they're round. And they're rocky. Well, I'm at mile 74.4 right now, and this little switchback here, I believe, that I'm on, is the one that heads off down towards Scissors Crossing. Now, I might be wrong. It might take a little zig and a little zag yet, but in general, I think that's the way it's going. So there's a little bit of a community over there, and otherwise, it's wide open. Hope I have enough water to get there. Woohoo! Oh well, I'm sure we will. So here I am in the middle of that valley that I've been thinking about all this time, and it's kind of interesting. Let me show you around. So that's in front of me on the way I'm heading. Here's what it looks like in the middle of the valley. There's where I came from. Whew. And in the distance I can see a line across the mountains that is the trail. There's a little rock outcropping there on a spur of that one mountain. I was up there a little bit ago where it was really windy. Anyway, and I'd come from down that way. Let's just finish the 360. And all the cacti. There we go. Middle of the valley. Hot. Not the big valley, but the hot valley. Woo-hoo. Hey, look at this. A gate that works. It's got all the wire and everything. So let's get through. Well, I think this won't be too hard. Here we go. It's not very wide fitting, but I made it. Wonder if it closes. There goes. And way back there are the mountains I came off of. Right over there. Still in the middle of this valley. I think I've got another 1.5 miles, 2 miles to go. Oh, this is what's going on here. Boundary Wildlife Area, California Department of Parks and Recreation. Property past this point, no hunting or possession of weapons. So there you go. All that is Department Parks and Recreation Wildlife Area. Cool. Uh-oh. Now I'm not in there. Let's see what the difference is. I did see a jackrabbit. Maybe that counts as wildlife. I'm sure it does. Anyway, off to the races. Try to get to some water. Hey, guess what I'm approaching? The very famous bridge underneath Scissors Crossing. I'm looking forward to some shade and some camaraderie. Looks like some folks are here, quite a few. Anyway, I'll check back later. I have a check with them first before I film. Here I am in Julian. Just got some resupply over there at the Julian Market in Delhi because it said PCT hikers in the was a little bit ago. I got across the street was Mom's. Let's see if I can get to where you can see it. No cars in the way. Right over there they get free pie. And what the downtown looks like. Oh, that's above and went to, in fact I might go up there again to the outdoor shop to see if they're still open. PCT gear shop. Let's go up there. That's where I got some, got the fuel canister. And I'll see if they're still open. It's 2 Foot Adventures. I'm going to ask them about insoles because my right foot hurts. I don't know if they're still open. We'll find out. It says PCT Gear Shop. And they're closed. They'll return at 10. So, well, that was nice. She let me in after hours, and so that was pretty cool. Anyway, let me do some stuff here and I'll complete the little mini tour of how things are going. Let's see, go down these stairs here. And I don't even know what time it is. I guess Mom's is closed over across the street. As you can tell, it's a real kind of tourist town. I'm staying at the Julian Hotel. Historic bed and breakfast. I'm upstairs in room 6, right over there. Good about it. Hello. And here we go.